and welcome or welcome back. My name is V, and this is probably quite unusual to see for everyone who's been a part of my Persona 4 Golden playthrough. I decided to try something new. So this is part, I believe, 36 or something like that. And I know that I've been streaming this whole entire journey, but this time around I just wanted to try something new and to see how I would feel recording Persona 4, as I have the last month of the game available. And honestly, I'm dying to play it. I've been itching to play it. But now Metaphor is coming out, Persona 3 DLC is happening, and I just don't want to delay Persona 4 too much. And I want to at least attempt to finish some of these social links and see if I can maybe, provide a good experience for you this way as well. So please, if you've been a part of this journey and if you're pretty surprised with what you're seeing right now, tell me what you think about the playthrough in the comments after you've seen some of it. I just want to know if it's okay to continue playing like this. I'm going to aim to have the finale of the game on stream as well, but at the same time, I just really want to play, and I haven't been having the time to actually stream it these days. So we're gonna give it our best shot to finish before Metaphor. But I just really feel like playing Persona today. Could have been doing my Final Fantasy IX playthrough that I also have ongoing on the channel, but right now this is what I want to do. And if you happen to be new and you just bumped into this video, make sure to subscribe and check out the link in the pinned comment of this video, as you can find the full playthrough so far, which admittedly was a live stream footage, so it's going to be a little bit of a different experience than what you're going to see today. But nevertheless, it was a lot of fun, and I really do hope that you enjoy it. Let's play the game. Alright, so it is the, I almost said 12th of December. It is the 4th of December, and it is evening, and I just want to remind myself of what I need to do. But I do think that we had quite a big day, and I think that the only thing that's left to do is basically to go upstairs. I'm gonna need some time to remember where I was in the playthrough. You should rest early today to get ready for the investigation tomorrow. Oh, okay. Go to sleep? Sure, I don't think there's much for us to do. Actually, I'm very, very happy with this because I'm not giving much choice, so at least this is it. Today is the day the school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. Okay, so we can go to the town and see who we need to talk to. We can also go to the beach, which is interesting, but I don't think we need to talk to anyone here. It's kind of a cutscene, but I don't think anything is happening here. And for those of you who are not familiar with it, the chat told me that a fishing quest was actually not something that I am able to do anymore because it was like a limited time thing. But let's talk to everyone. Can I help you about those murders? That incident last spring. I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Okay. What is it? About those murders? What are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? It seems so long ago. Are people forgetting about this? Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? Okay. Interesting. It makes me feel like we're still inside a TV, this fog. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. Okay. The fog has got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Juness. That's right, Juness. The country of Juness is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Okay. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world. About that first murder. I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much info. Everybody from my team is telling me to ask around. I am trying. I tried talking to this old guy earlier. He didn't even see me, what with the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog. Hurry up and go away. Right? This is creepy. So everybody's just forgetting about these events? Interesting. Listen to this. Reset came and spoke to me. This is a once in a lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am about the murders. Did they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good. Now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. Okay, I'm sure she doesn't want to talk to me either. Yeah, let's talk to the old guy. He has a quest for me. The fog isn't clearing, even though the year's almost over. It's deplorable. It'll be so cold on New Year's that I'll never be happy. What do you want? About the murders. Can't remember something from that long ago. Oh, he's asking me about the coal. Why is this important? The fog is sure dark and creepy, isn't it? You have a question? A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatami-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. How horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. I'm trying. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Okay, maybe the guy with the gas mask who actually wasn't contaminated. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sun set. Of course, I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sun set because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have a question? Recall anyone suspicious? It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that. So I'd say there's no such person. Okay, can I ask him? You recognize me? Oh, come on, don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news that the suspect had been caught. So the whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? I guess nothing. Are we done? Gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? I mean, it is dangerous to drive too slowly, isn't it? Maybe I should talk to my team now. Let's go to the shrine. Kids. Useful. The net. Ask where bugs can be caught. Okay, that's not what we need to do. Catch bugs. What happens if I do? Bugs have gathered around a tree. Hello? Press the action button to swing the net. Okay, is this... Your timing with the net may have been off. Maybe you still managed to catch some bugs. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, apparently I caught 2 bugs. Cool, but useless right now. My teacher said to go home quickly because of the fog. It's nice not to have the girls chasing me around, but it's boring because I can't play soccer now. Okay, so I need to talk to more people. Caught some bugs. It didn't spend our time or anything. But, let's go to the South District and then actually that's not what I should have done. I should have gone to let's go to the floodplain. Gotta be something there. This guy, is he gonna ask me about... Go out on my walks and I can hardly recognize my surroundings. Pretty sad. Hey, thanks for stopping to talk to me. Oh, he just wants to talk about his stupid lamp. Okay, there are a few side quests that I admittedly didn't get to do, but I'm working on it. Working through it. Come on. Can't catch a break. Just come back. Okay, how about this old lady? My daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. Sheesh, this is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. She was right, wasn't she? That fog is dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. Yes. You. The fog isn't clearing up, is it? Isn't that just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? Calling was suspicious. We had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. I'm sorry, all I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. No, it hasn't. Someone has to know something. Do you need something? Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anybody strange walking around, everybody would know about it right quick. Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Yes, that is precisely why I'm here. How about we leave? Okay, how about we go to Junes, maybe? Can I help you? A suspicious person. Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Okay. Okay. These are not useful things at all. Let's go about the shopping district. She said her friend. This is a middle-aged woman. A friend. This one? Someone told you that I saw a suspicious person. Oh, that. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how a Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Yeah, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances in Saki was a misunderstanding. Yes. Okay, so what if I go back to Junes now? Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the incidents last spring, so I gotta talk to someone else. I have to go into town and find some of my friends, I think. Maybe him, since he's standing next to her. No one cares. Literally, no one cares. Reset? She's asking about Teddy? They're like, that guy in the bear suit from Junes, but nobody has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Okay, so we don't know where Teddy is, we don't know anything actually. Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. The rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? It's actually kind of wild. Like, you'd think that it's about like the fog or whatever, but maybe people just really do forget. So I'm kind of done with asking everyone. I'm not sure who I haven't spoken to. I just want to make sure that I am speaking to everyone, because we read all the dialogues. Talk to everyone about everything. Perhaps you should, okay, talk to someone else. I don't know. It doesn't look like we can talk to anyone. So I'm just gonna go somewhere. Not sure. You have to gather information. Try asking some of the nearby people. I am. I am. We've spoken to everyone. I think. I think we should be good. Maybe I was supposed to talk to her after talking to everyone. Interesting. I'm not sure how to progress the story. What if we go back to Juness? Make sure we've spoken to everyone. Floodplain. Have we missed out on someone? I don't think so. They just... They are just not letting me go through with the quest. There's no one on the riverbank either. What if we go to... Can I go to the high school? What if I go to Okina City? There are some people to ask. I know the son, do you like strange things? Oh, okay, so she wants to go to the movies, right? Never heard anything about that. Maybe I saw it on the news. If I did, it was a long time ago. Okay, so we did need to go here. Did the victim's ghost appear or something? Don't be rude. Sorry we didn't know anything. Maybe ask someone else. Well, we kind of checked on everyone, I think. Hello? Someone? Kind of don't like that I'm skipping through this, but also I'm trying to see if there's anyone at all who I can talk to. You should return to Inaba. Okay, thank you. Sure, we'll return to Inaba. Hello, who do I speak to? Nobody wants to talk to me. They're literally telling me that I can't gather any more information. Maybe I just need to go home. This is kind of a confusing part of the game, to be honest with you. And I do like that I'm playing this on my own because I'm not, I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of help or anything. But at the same time, it is a bit confusing. They're literally like, try asking people. It's like, I've been doing that. Okay, I'm not sure what happened. I think I procced the something. Chinese dinner, Aya. I'm not sure what the sequence was. Oh, you met up with your friends after you finished gathering information. Okay.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
Of course.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Oh, now that our tummies are full,
Oh, tummies, that's cute.
let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
I feel like this is important. You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him.
Oh, poor Teddy.
Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
Someone who's already been at our house.
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside to get some fresh air. Like, we know who's been at our house.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
But that doesn't mean it's them.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It is urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Kanishi. I don't know who that would be. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. The only people who know, I don't know, we said this thing, I don't know, like I keep suspecting Adachi a little bit because it's such a weird thing that like we said this information in front of him and he's the only one who knows, apart from Dojima himself, who also knows but doesn't believe us or is acting like he doesn't believe us. And maybe, I don't know, like I don't want to say that Dojima is like the mastermind or something. That would be fucked up. But I don't know. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. So it must be someone who's somehow like was okay to come to our house. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. They keep talking about the police. It really sounds like an inside job to me. There must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is Yosuke. No, he couldn't pull it off. Chie. No. No. I'm not going to suspect my team. It has to be someone else. No. Kanji. No. Rise, Naoto. Could be Naoto, to be honest with you. But Naoto's been, doing research. No, I'm not going to suspect my team. Fuck that. Dojima. Nanako. Adachi, Namatame, someone else. I don't know. It's either, at this point, it's either Dojima or Adachi. It has to be one or the other. I don't think it's Dojima. Honestly, he's been working his ass off, and he just, I don't know, he has a child. I would like to think that, that he wouldn't or couldn't. I'm not saying that parents are perfect or anything, but I'm gonna go with Adachi. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. He's a police officer. How could, we needed someone who was able to tamper with the evidence. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
Who else?
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
He's the kind of lousy detective like Professor Quirrell in Harry Potter as well. This is why I suspect him, because it's always the lousy ones, right? That are hiding a dark secret.
Are we really on the right track here?
Probably not.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Oh god.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
I didn't really max out his social link though. I don't really know him that well.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
Oh, right. I forgot about that. I forgot that he was...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon.
What?
But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot.
I think I might be right.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various specularities have been done to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
I wonder if they make a theory like this for everyone you choose. It's him, alright? We need to confirm this. Maybe we're imagining this. Let's say we need to confirm.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's
Oh
relocation.
god.
We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you're getting closer to the truth. Okay, I think I'm under a trance.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Yeah, probably to see his daughter.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too?
Oh my god, look at his face. Now he looks sus as hell. I actually can't tell if the art was changed or not. Probably not, but his face is kind of twisted now that I'm looking at it. Maybe it's just my imagination, but...
Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
That's a red flag.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
I see. Okay, so he's starting to get nervous.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
Sure.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi. Ask when Yamano vanished. Ask about Saki's interrogation. I think we should ask about Saki.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
Sure.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
Are you sure?
That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. Oh, about the letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember?
He's gonna get in trouble.
I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, What are you asking me all this for?
Suddenly, different art.
For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Excuse me?
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Oh god.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. No shit.
Put them all in? What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here.
Okay.
And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days, yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
That's true.
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch!
No way.
Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
No way. Was I right? I think I was right. Namatame's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
He's probably in the TV.
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Oh,
Do
I'm
you
glad I
even
didn't
want to
suspect
get
him.
better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
I think he's in the TV. He has to be.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have?
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go in. Let's go tomorrow. What if we say let's go in? No?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
We'll see. The extremely suspicious detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. Okay, that was fast. You split up for today and you all went back home. So much happened today, you're very tired. You should return to the room. Okay. Well, we should save before that. I'm actually gonna save over... I'm gonna save over these other files because at some point I will want to see what happens when you choose wrong for these other things, these other options, like on who's to blame. Oh, Teddy! It seems that you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Oh, Teddy's sitting there not noticing your presence.
Where am I? Sensei?
Oh, he sees me now.
Why are you here?
I don't know, I think it's a dream. I could ask you the same, right?
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Everyone's worried, how'd you get here, just a shadow? Like, what does he mean by that? He kind of has a human form.
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
I'm so sad for him. That's not true at all.
As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed.
So, basically, the game teaching you to not give up and never feel like you can't do anything. So maybe he can like shift between his shadow form and his human form. That's kind of how I feel about it.
I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities.
So he's a shadow with a human form, entity, whatever.
So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am
I feel
stupid.
so bad for him. This is heartbreaking.
What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true.
How would a shadow wake up to a persona?
No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self.
Right. You can see the corner of my dog's ass in the back of my camera. That's amazing.
There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me.
Well, if shadows can do that, that's kind of dangerous, isn't it?
It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, Apologize for me.
Oh, he doesn't even know that she's alive.
Tell her I'm sorry I couldn't do
That's why he
anything.
feels so helpless.
Tell her I'm really sorry.
Nanako's alive. You saved her, Teddy. You saved her.
Huh? Really?
You told Teddy about how Nanako came through.
Nana Jones. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Is he dying? Is he turning into a shadow?
What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Something like that. I don't know. I could ask you the same. I have no idea.
Uh-huh.
To be honest.
But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
I don't know. Let's move on together. You can stay here. Well, yeah, he can come back with us.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand.
I feel bad that he feels so bad about himself. Like, nobody should be feeling this bad about themselves. Not even a shadow. He's our buddy. We can't let him feel like this.
But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Oh, we maxed out. Oh. Okay, well that's nice, isn't it? Well, he's probably going to continue to fight with us, because otherwise why would we still have his persona leveling?
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay.
Oh.
Goodbye, Sensei.
And they're back. Before you know it, Teddy is gone, and Inigo, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again. It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here.
This is a room for guests
who have an ego that can be nurtured.
Shadows,
Oh,
mere
sorry.
fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Inigo has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again.
Like, what is up with his eyes?
This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Go where?
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
Me too.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Junes Electronics Department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little fur curveball, just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
We should probably tell them. Or no?
Whoa, look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this
I wonder
side.
if she can figure it out now, or if we have to do additional investigations.
Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Maybe we have to do more exploration.
This place. I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless.
I feel so bad for him.
Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Like, these two really connected.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
How's he allowed? He's not really family.
It seems she's asleep again.
Doesn't even have ID or anything.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown?
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown.
Sounds easier said than done, probably.
Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Yeah, talk about shadows in front of Nana-chan. Teddy's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weaknesses, awakening his heart's true color. The evolve, right.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
The fact that he's a shadow is actually incredibly dangerous, that we didn't know that.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? Could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at
Oh
all.
god, that's a terrible thing to say.
But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Oh, so he doesn't make it in time to help us with this. Got it.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end!
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely
I
useless.
wonder if Teddy can just find us now. Where? How? He should call us.
Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No,
She's literally pressing her boobs on his eyes.
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
Get out of a shadow. We listen to Teddy's confession since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow, and that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your
A
world.
shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
What if he is someone's suppressed thought? What if someone actually wanted to do good but suppressed it? Is that possible?
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Terrible.
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying?
That it's fine.
Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
Wow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way.
Holy shit, the story about acceptance in this game, right?
But you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
Not his fully stoned look in his art.
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Wow, Yosuke trying to be encouraging and failing every time.
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
True.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
He's gonna be like, what?
Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa, I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
Didn't notice at all, as if it was obvious.
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Aw.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
So now we have two Navis, or what? You've taken another step towards the truth. Rank 6. Alright, I'll take it. Since you'll start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decided to go home for today. Cool. Apparently school doesn't matter anymore, so... I think it's fine to save here. I think that's where I'm gonna stop for now. I've only played for like an hour, but it already feels like I've done much more than what I normally do on stream. And I really want to try and do as much as I can, if not finish before Metaphor. I have to finish at least something, so we're gonna try. Thank you so much for watching. Please do let me know, especially if you've been a part of my journey with Persona 4 so far, how you like this, whether it gives you like a little bit of a different feeling, whether you prefer it on stream or this is fine, because I really do want to finish the game and I'm just struggling with finding the time to do everything. So this is just something that I can do, fit an hour or two into my day when, when it's convenient. So hopefully it's okay for you as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the video. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and do leave the video a like. It really does help with the algorithm, and I do want people to see the first 35 videos that we have. Thank you again. Take care. Make sure to watch the next video. In the pinned comment, there's a playlist if you're watching this in the distant future. In each case, take care, have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.